someone is trying to scam me, and it is honestly really funny because I'm not taking the bait, and it's just showing me how far I've come. Because why are you blowing up my phone after you sent me a check that looked really fake? I was kind of hoping like, hey, like maybe this is just a check, but I know it's going to be returned in a few days. So I'm obviously not spending the money, and I don't need the money. So I'm like, and I'm literally just going to chill, and I'm going to take some dry cleaning to the dry cleaning. I have to take my work sweater to the dry cleaning. So I'm going to do that. And it's just so crazy to me that there are scammers out there who do this. Like, I feel like you have to be soulless to do this. You don't have to be smart. Like, you definitely don't have to be smart, because this person who has been texting me nonstop trying to get me to essentially give $500 of my money to them is insane. Wait for it, wait for it. And they have all these caps as if that's supposed to scare me. I was like, all caps because you are cap. Which is true. My face probably looks so, like, I did not wash it yet. Because this person, like, called me. Oh my God, all the money was deposited. You need to send it back to me. And I'm like, bro, you are insane. And the fact that there's such a time crunch on me sending it to you immediately before the bank sees that it's fraudulent, and then I have to hold the bag with that. I think this person probably was not expecting for a person like me to be on the other end of the line, where I don't get scared by you typing in all caps and you sending me these photos that you probably found on the internet trying to scare me of whatever the fuck so that I send you the money, bro. I'm not an idiot. And I know that you're trying to scam me. And I know that you try to scam so many other people, and you threaten them and they capitulate. And I'm not capitulating, babe, because I know for a fact that in a few days, that check is going to be deemed as fraudulent. And if I don't have at least that $500 in my account, that's going to make my account negative. You cannot capitulate when it comes to criminals, okay? And I feel like this is the lesson that the criminal needs to learn. And this is the lesson that I need to learn, that like I'm way stronger mentally than I think, because this is really making me see how mentally strong I am, and how I don't just allow someone's time crunch, someone's crisis, someone's words that, in all honesty, in my gut, does not feel genuine. It doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel like this person is being serious. I get the vibe that they're trying to make me scared so that I do what they tell them to do. But I'm not gonna fucking do that. And you shouldn't do that when it comes to anyone. You should never do that when it comes to literally anyone. If someone is on you, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, if you don't do this, they are more scared than you are. And they're trying to get you to trip up in your actions by overwhelming you with words, trying to get in your head, trying to do all these things. And I have literally been watching Survivor a lot lately. And the people who are paranoid, who are spiraling, those are the ones who are in trouble. The people who are good, they're going to be cool, calm, and collected. They have nothing to worry about. And that's a way to spot when someone's telling you a lie and when someone's trying to manipulate you. And I think it's very important that you know that, because I don't think everybody realizes that and recognizes that. And I think that's how people get played. Like, if someone is trying to get you to do something quick, they want you to act right now. If you don't act right now, like, something's gonna happen. It's literally a tactic to get you to do what they want you to do. In marketing, they do that. In scamming, they do that. In so many things, they do that because they are not as confident in whatever it is that is going on at that moment. So they are banking on the fact that if they get you paranoid too, you will do what they want you to do. Like, think about it. That is the reason why in marketing, they'll say, special offer only today, only today. Like, if you don't get this offer right now, then, you're never going to be able to get it. And if you're someone who's kind of on the fence for an offer, you're going to be like, oh shit, I really need to take this offer right now, because if I don't take this offer right now, it'll never be available again. Even though that website or that offer has been up for weeks, months, and it's just been the same, but you've just found it and that tactic is working on you. So you have to really see the game of life, okay? And you need to know how to play it, because people are always going to take advantage of those people who feel the urgency, get paranoid by the urgency, and then are prompted to act as a result of that paranoia, okay? And I think the major lesson that I'm learning from this entire experience is that I'm much more mentally strong than I thought. And I think that is so freaking cool, because I can remember a time when I would really allow someone else's paranoia to get me paranoid. And in the past, I have been scammed, okay? So when I was in San Francisco in 2018, I was desperate for a place, like super desperate for a place. So I find this listing on San Francisco, or on Craigslist, and I see that, oh my God, there's a listing. It's an amazing steal, okay? But I was really desperate. 1,500 is the price of the apartment per month. And if you know San Francisco prices for a 1-bedroom in a really nice area, that's gonna be at least 3K, okay? But I wasn't fully aware of that, and I was just praying for a steal, right? I was praying for something great to happen to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is my opportunity. Like, I'm gonna get this money, or I'm gonna get this apartment at a steal. It's gonna be great. So as things are happening, I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm not gonna be able to give you this full amount of money for the apartment. Like, is there any way that we can negotiate? Can we maybe do 1,200 or 1,300 instead of the 1,500? Like, it'd just be better. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. Just go to your bank and wire this number, and then you'll be able to do it. And I wasn't looking at the red flags, but it was because I was so desperate to get out of the situation that I was in, because I didn't have my own apartment. I was literally living in someone else's home, and I knew that I needed my own spot. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my chance on this. I remember asking for videos of the place, and I would get videos, but when I would try to FaceTime the person and get a better idea as to what was going on, they wouldn't FaceTime me, right? And I think that's another thing. If they won't see you face to face, if they keep knocking down the price, saying, no, it's fine, you can't give me the full price, it's okay, I'll take 1,200, I'll take 1,100, I'll take 1,000. It's because they're trying to scam you out of your money, and they are willing to work with you and show that they care and show that they're easy to work with, and that, oh yeah, your apartment, your whatever is on the way. But it's like, it's not. Because if the price is the price, why would they be negotiating so much on the price if they didn't have the intention of scamming you, because they're trying to get as much money from you as possible? And it was just such a sad time for me when this happened, because I really could not afford at the time to lose, I think it was like $1,200 or $1,300 that I lost to that scam at the time. Like, I really needed that money, but I was just not mentally strong enough, and I was not paying attention to the signs. I was very much in this wishful thinking, hoping that something would work out, even though, in all honesty, when I think about my vibration at that time, I was not at a good vibration, because I was very much still in this mindset that things weren't working out for me, and that, like, I was waiting for the next shoe to drop. I was at this job that was honestly not great, and it was something that I had to go through, because now I can talk about it, and now I can share how you really can avoid getting scammed. And you can avoid getting scammed, but you do have to look for the signs, and you can't act out of urgency. You can't get paranoid by what people are saying to you. And you really have to think, okay? You have to take time, be patient, play the long game, and you have to think. If someone is trying to get you to act right now, the likelihood that it is a scam is very high. It's very high. Because just think about it, right? And yes, I was talking about marketing. I'm not saying all marketing is a scam. I am just saying that one of the things that marketers do is they try to get you to act quick by saying this deal is only available for this amount of time. And that's for a reason, because when they create a sense of urgency in the prospect, then it gets you to act quicker. But if you're really thinking and you're asking yourself, do I really need this product? Do I really need their service? Then you're going to make a more logical based decision where you decide whether or not that product or service meets your needs. And that's what you need to wait for. You need to really analyze any situation and be patient. When you let go of the patience, when you decide that, you know what, I know this person is trying to get me to buy this thing now, but does it really make sense for me? And if it doesn't make sense for you, don't do it. Who cares? There'll be other products, there'll be other services. Don't allow people to get into your head to get you to do what they want you to do. And I think that's the biggest lesson that I learned today. I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful that I can share this. And I really hope that you don't get scammed. I really hope that you're able to spot the scammer and that you're able to teach them a lesson like I'm teaching this person a lesson. And just because someone's using all caps and they're threatening you, sending you videos and photos of what you're gonna look like and all this stuff, at the end of the day, if you know you literally didn't do anything wrong, and when I say you literally didn't do anything wrong, you didn't ask for it. You weren't going into business with a scam or whatever. They approached you saying that they wanted to pay for a service from you. Why on earth would it make sense that all of a sudden your life is on the chopping block? It makes zero sense, okay? And that is part of it, right? A lot of these scams, they make absolutely no sense, okay? There's so many fallacies in the entire operation that you can point out if you're paying attention and if you're not paranoid, that you'll be able to see that this person is trying to get a come up off of your paranoia. So your only superpower is to not be paranoid and is to trust your gut and to move slow. Do not move fast. Slow down the pace. Deal with the fact that this person might be blowing up your phone. They might be saying all these things to you. It doesn't matter. Someone who is in the right does not need time to move quick in order for them to be proven right. Time will always tell who the real ones are. Always. So if someone is trying to go against that, red flag. Red flag. And you can apply this to dating. You could apply this to friendships. And I know I can apply this to friendships because many of the fast friendships that I had in my life, those are the ones that fizzled out the quickest. Why? Because people want to get you attached. Love bombing. Oh my gosh, I love you. You're the greatest. They want to get you attached so that you do not see their flaws, okay? They want you to be their best friend. They want you to be their partner quickly. They want to show you how much they love you. Oh my gosh, you're great, you're great, you're great. So that you accept them and bring them into your life before you see the cracks in their armor. And by the time you see the cracks in their armor, they're hoping that you're going to be so deeply into them that they can manipulate you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. Okay? You have to peep game. And I'm very, very grateful for the fact that I've had all these experiences so that I can peep game. I'm serious. And I want this for you too. And you can do it. But like I said, you have to slow everything down and you have to listen to your intuition. Your intuition will never lie to you. Even if someone's talking, yapping super quickly, slow it down, take a moment, breathe, sit with yourself. That is the key to this life. And it's so interesting because, like I said, I'm watching Survivor, and it's really just a social game, right? It is sociology in action. You can see all these different human dynamics, and it is so incredibly interesting. I absolutely love it. And it really helps you to understand human nature, how it works, and how the people who know how it works use it to their advantage to advance in life, to advance in the game of Survivor. And in a sense, life is Survivor. Not as intense, right? But Survivor is truly like a microcosm of the human experience, right? On steroids, because it's this super intense situation and people are trying to win money. They're trying to survive, literally. So they're willing to do whatever it is to survive, to get that money. And if you recognize the fact that at our base instincts, that is how humans operate, you will not be disappointed by your fellow man, okay? And that's why you have to slow it down and you have to pay attention to what's going on around you, because the more that you can pay attention to what's going on around you, the better position that you will be in, because you will be able to spot when people are trying to manipulate you into doing something that they want you to do, okay? And I finished a season of Survivor yesterday. And it's crazy because there was this one guy who literally manipulated everyone to get him to the top two. And he ended up winning because he played the game so well. Like, he deserved to win. So if you want to win in this game, you have to be perceptive. You have to be sharp. You have to listen to your gut. And you can't allow people to get to you. I know this is a bit of a different video than I usually do, but I thought it was incredibly important because it's something that I'm going through right now. And I just find it to be so incredibly interesting. And I'm sure you probably do too. So yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. We talk about self-concept. We talk about personal growth, self-development, self-image. All of this contributes to you being the very best human that you can be, raising your level of consciousness and not allowing yourself to succumb to what others want for you. That's the truth. And I want the very best for you, but it requires that mental discipline, that mental fortitude, patience, and knowing your worth. So I'll see you guys in the next one.